NCRP Productions presents Sunday in the Shadows, a Shadowrun actual play podcast, Episode 9.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Sunday in the Shadows. We are back with our Shadowrunners. My name's David. I'm your game master. We're playing Shadowrun 6th edition. We're going to run around the table real quick and intro our players, starting with Erin.
Hello, my name is Erin, and I am playing CeCe, the weapons specialist.
Hi there, it's Barry. I am playing MF, the Adept.
Hey everybody, it's Pedro, and I am playing Hot Hands, the very curious mage.
Hi, it's Sequoia, and I'm playing Jelly the Face.
Should have been Hot Hands, the Disappearing.
Disappearing.
Or Cold Hands.
Cold Hands. Now it's Cold
Now
Hands.
it's Cold Hands.
So, when we last left off, we are still at the farmhouse where a few very interesting things have taken place. The soldier, the UCAS Army soldier, Daniel Decker, has been dragged out of the root cellar back to the truck, where he was then intimidated into coughing up some info from Jelly. And the only thing that came out of his mouth before passing out, expiring to some type of exhaustion, was the word dis. D-I-S. Meanwhile, in the root cellar, our very curious neighborhood Hermetic Mage, Hot Hands, realized that there was something active in one of the walls in the root cellar and has now since passed through, crossed some type of threshold and disappeared. Mm-hmm. And that is where we start.
Oh wait, never mind, actually.
You're not here.
I'm not here.
Stay out of it. Okay, so what's next, Pearl?
So, and Pearl has told you that something, and said that your guns were no more use here, and that she would need someone to go with her, and she would need help. And she said, name your sacrifice, and you said, I'll go.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I can get by without a face, right?
So Pearl says, you want to secure the rest of your friends, keep them from harm. But I'll tell you, child, we cross over, we may not make it back.
Nothing's taken me down so far, Pearl, and this isn't going to be the start.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure.
I'm very sure, and then I'll exit the truck. And
Pearl has a look of concern on her face now, where she have been pretty much even keeled.
so I'm thinking the collection rules are going to apply here, and I want to bring Decker with me.
Okay. Well, he's unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to try and revive him, or?
I think I just lift him up.
You're
I've
going to
tried to.
sacrifice
Okay, so
Pedro, aren't you?
dead weight. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. I'm not a very strong man.
Well, what's your strength?
1.
1. Okay. It's enough to, if you elicit someone else's help, you could. What are you trying to do with him?
I just want to firemen's carry him.
Okay.
Nothing
All right.
crazy.
So you hoist him up over your shoulders and you pick him up. You've got him. Now what do you do with him?
Pearl, lead the way.
She's like, we can't. I can only take one.
I'm back down again.
Bam.
Fine.
Make sure he hits his head for a little
No. Alright, I'm going into the wall. I trust all of you to... Well, no, I don't trust all of you. So here's the orders.
No.
Excuse me.
When you say you go involved, no. It is me. I go involved. I get him back. You stay.
I mean, he is a magic user. More magic than you or I think. Perhaps.
I know stay here when Hot Hands on the other side of wall.
Perhaps someone who is more educated in magic shit should go. No offense to you, Jelly. You are very capable, but perhaps someone with more magic knowledge would be better for this sort of thing.
I'll go up to MF, and in the least
Which
condescending...
means you guys, we're now at... Remember, I'm
you're-
in the... Yes.
Okay. So,
Are you still down in the root cellar?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, I thought...
Are you coming back
But
up?
it's
No,
open.
you're
I
still
am
there.
still
Okay.
waiting because he
Okay.
said wait.
Okay.
All right. So, I'll say, okay, Pearl, let's head there. We can hash this out once we're there. Not into the wall, but into the basement.
She's all, I prefer, and believe me, mark my words, child, that it's best that we in order to minimize the, harm to your friends, that the fewer the better down there.
I can't send one of my team off without looking him in the face. I'll leave once we're done, but he deserves the respect of looking him in the eye.
Go say your goodbyes. I'll wait here.
That sounds very ominous.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
So you're gonna walk from the truck to the farmhouse.
I am, yeah.
Okay.
And
It's not far.
All right, I got it.
Yeah,
As you're coming down the stairs, I say, finally, what are we doing?
that's the question. And again, in the least condescending way, I guess I'll sit on the steps so that I'm eye level with him. And
I've got my shoulders up, hands up.
yeah, and
What's
I'm
going
like,
on?
Pearl's made it really clear that whatever's behind that wall is almost certainly a death trap. And I want you to understand in the completion of what you'd be agreeing to if you do go. There's no guarantee that you're going to come back. There's no guarantee that either one of you will survive.
There's no guarantee in life. Is one of team, I must go.
You know, we've done a lot together, MF.
Yes,
And I respect you as a man and as a dwarf.
as do I.
And it doesn't sit right letting you do this when I am responsible for all of you. But I also understand the logic that I will be pretty useless over there.
You are responsible for all. I am responsible for me and team. It's not same. It's same, but it's not same.
You know, I hope you never change. Be safe on the other side. And
You do you.
I'll see you on the outside.
Adios, motherfucker.
That's the eternal monologue. Oh, thank God.
Yeah. It's just like, okay. Got my little handkerchief out. Okay. You know, thank you for doing this, and I'll see you on the other side.
Of course. Yeah, as you know.
I love that.
You would do same.
Pearl will be
That's
along.
edge. Yeah.
And
Individual edge. Right.
Pearl will be along. I do not know what you're pointing at.
He's saying we should put more in the middle.
Yeah, like
These are individual
No,
awards.
Start of
they're
the game, there should be
individual.
4.
He was given individual edge
Yes,
for
yes.
good role
Start of the
playing.
game, there should be
Yes.
4. There's 3.
Oh, start of the game.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Now there's 4.
Oh, sorry.
And edge pools refresh.
Edge pulls have refresh.
Right,
Yeah.
All right,
right,
back
right,
to
right.
game.
Good call.
So you
Barry.
say Pearl is coming.
Pearl will at the very least guide you through the door. I don't have a lot of prep to give you. I figure you get in, you get out as fast as possible.
Yes, of course.
MF, I believe in you, and I believe in Grandmère. I believe that she will get you home safely if you listen to her.
And I'll pat you on the shoulder and kind of like grip your shoulder and shake you a little bit, and then I'll go up the stairs.
Okay.
So I wait here.
Pearl's coming too, yes.
You go with Pearl.
Okay. So you head up the stairs. All right. Go back to the truck. Okay. And what do you tell Pearl?
He's ready.
Okay.
What can we expect out here?
She's all, the best advice I would have would be to get as far away from this place as possible and don't ever tell anyone that you were here.
In the best case scenario, Pearl, how long do you think you'd be inside?
Depends on what's happened and how far they've gotten.
You talking years, days?
Don't know.
Don't know.
It's a place that we commonly won't go.
Well, then I thank you for going as well.
She's all, although it looks different from where I stand, I understand, you know, I see the connection that you have to your friends, and that means something to me. So she's all, while it could inevitably mean my demise, I think that the risk is worth the reward.
Oh, Grandmère.
And I'll
So-
shake her hand.
Okay. She gives you a hug. She's all, my child.
Okay, it's not like that.
All right.
Please don't touch me.
All right.
This is a
So
really
she
expensive
hops out of the
suit.
truck, no longer in that kind of shuffling phase. She's back to like her, you know,
Badass Pearl.
stout stature. She takes the shawl off and holds it in one hand and begins to walk across the dirt, you know, road that leads over to the farmhouse. And
Before we get into something that could require combat, during the time we were off camera, I was looking at the edge listings. So edge 3 reads by 1 automatic hit, which we've been doing at edge 2. Edge 2 reads add 1 to a single die roll. So I think when we're rolling, I think if we're taking the 2 edge, what we're doing is adding 1 to it, so that would allow us to hit on a 4 then.
yes.
Have we, for our game, chosen to change it so 2 is an automatic hit?
No, I think you've just been misreading the cost.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
All right.
which is fine.
So for everyone, refocus as
Yeah.
we're throwing
I think
things.
3 edge to buy a success, I believe. Yeah, it's
3
two.
buys
three
success,
edge
and
to
2
buy a
adds
success.
2 adds 1 to any roll. Now, my understanding, I don't know why you would do it this way, but that would mean that if you spent 4 edge, you could add 2 to a roll. Again, I don't know why you would do that and not just spend the 3 to get the guaranteed hit.
Yeah,
but-
or you could do 4, adding +1 to 2 different rolls.
right.
Right, giving you 2
Right,
more hits
exactly.
potentially, which could be the difference in you succeeding and not
Yeah.
succeeding.
All right. So sorry. Back to
Okay.
game. Pearl
So-
comes to the stairs.
So Pearl, so eventually, about halfway across, Pearl turns and looks back at the truck for a moment and just takes a moment and then turns around, walks to the stairs. She stands at the top of the stairs. You get this sense that if you're like at the base kind of looking up, you'll see Pearl walk up and she kind of looks down at you, right? Doesn't say anything, but then,
Do you need help?
So, no. She's like, I've got this, right? And she slowly comes down the stairs. She seems very reluctant in what she's doing.
So it's not aged person looking like she's going to fall down the stairs.
Looks
I don't really
No,
want to do this.
Exactly.
Okay.
She looks like she really is not comfortable with what she's about to do.
A grandma's love.
She gets down to the bottom of the stairs and she says, your sacrifice is noble. So what you're about to see might change you forever. Are you sure you're ready for that?
I am.
Are you afraid?
No. Should I be?
You will be.
Then you dumb as fuck.
She says, it's going to take all of my ability to open the portal for you to pass through. Once you get on the other side, you are on your own.
You will not join me.
It will consume me.
Oh no, are we killing Grandma?
When you say consume, you mean know you.
Know me.
I'm gonna reach out and take CeCe's hand.
Why do you do this?
We were killing Grandma.
Why do this for us?
Because where I come from, the connection that you have to your friends doesn't exist in my kind. But it's something that I've always admired and wanted for myself.
Is noble.
Yes.
You must know.
You ready?
I am ready.
All right. So she starts to kind of almost chant something in a language you don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point now, there is a visible anomaly on the wall, right? And she says, go.
All right.
Right?
And without thinking, I'm going to walk through it. I'm not running.
All right. I'm not running.
Because it still was a wall.
You step
and I've run into a wall before.
Yeah.
You think she's gonna psych you?
Yeah.
Psych!
Yeah.
You're gonna kill myself later, nerds.
So you step through, right? And everything goes dark, right? And you come to, in an unmeasurable amount of time, it's almost like you're waking up from having been asleep or something. It's kind of, you come back into consciousness. You have no idea how long you've been out, and for a moment you don't even realize how you got to where you are or even where you are. So everyone besides Hot Hands and MF, go take a break.
Oh no! Don't kill Grandma!
She's dead, I think.
She already gone.
So Pearl's a spirit, so what she was always wanted for is to have that human connection, but she's never been able to because she's a spirit.
Damn it, I love her so much.
Yeah.
I don't
We
want
gave
her
her
to
the
go.
closest thing.
Yeah. All right. We sacrificed that hope.
well, more importantly, we gave her what she wanted in life. She wanted to see that and feel
She wanted
that.
to belong, right? And you guys
She
gave
got
that
to.
to her, yeah. So as you come to, as things start to clear a little bit, things come into focus, you are looking at an immense city in the distance. You're on like a sandy kind of ground, and you're looking at this immense city where the structures are built out from outside of each other. They're all connected. It's a solid wall, but they're built stacked on top of each other. Layer after layer after layer, they kind of extend into a very high elevation, right? Not past the cloud level, but a very high elevation. There's a wall that permeates along the bottom that from the distance you can't tell, but looks very large. And to the left, to your left and right, this city extends to the limits of your vision and probably continues. And you get this feeling that washes over you of fear and this inability to be successful at anything. I mean, the sight of this frightens you to your core, and all you want to do is get away from it, right? You'll notice that about 10 meters to your left, Hot Hands is awestruck and he's just standing there watching this
Catatonic,
place.
basically?
Kind of, in a way, right? He hasn't noticed you, hasn't looked over like MF. He's there. He's just kind of, and you're kind of in that state too as you look over and you kind of snap out of it as you see him. And you begin to remember, oh, this is why I'm here. But for a moment you feel like, had Hot Hands not been there, you may have been lost, completely enthralled in this thing.
If I didn't have a focus.
Exactly.
So into the mic, I'm going to say, have Hot Hands in sight. I get.
You don't get any response.
Nothing
You
goes
don't
back?
hear
Okay.
anything.
All right.
The temperature here, it's very humid. and muggy, kind of this warm, kind of dank air. You don't hear any birds. You don't see anything moving. The sky is a deep black and purple, and you don't see anyone else. As you kind of start to look, behind you, the sandy ground that you're on kind of extends to the edge of your vision. Like it becomes dark. You've got about a maybe 30 meter vision, right?
Okay.
Behind you. As you look, it's dark. But when
And
you
there's
look,
no portal behind me now.
there's no
I
wall.
walk in,
There's
it's
nothing.
not there.
There's
Okay.
nothing there. And you see there's this large city. You can see this. There's some type of ambient light that's lighting this place, but from no distinguishable source.
Okay. First thing I do is I will make with my feet a huge X in the sand.
Okay.
Big X. And then directly behind where I was standing, I will make a 4-foot arrow pointing backwards.
Okay.
I'm assuming that where I came in is probably where I need to leave.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And now I'm going to take 2 steps towards Hot Hands, turn around, look at the X, make sure that it is still there.
Looks like it's still there.
All right, then I'm going to go touch it.
So you feel something on your shoulder as you look over. It's MF, and it's like he's like broken you out of this, like you were completely enthralled and fearful, and now you've been kind of broken from that concentration with MF touching you on the shoulder.
MF?
It's time to go. It's beautiful, yes?
Yes, been staring at it for a couple minutes. Hours? I've been staring at it.
It's not important how long. You come now.
Where did you push your way through to me?
No. Pearl gave life. I get you up. You come now.
And I'll look back at the city for a moment. Yes, we should probably leave this place. You said Pearl gave her life. I'll look around to see if there's a portal.
There's nothing. Your vision extends behind you about 30 meters, and it's dark. But you can tell that when you look at the city, it's probably a good couple miles away. That's
forward
how big
towards
it is.
the city.
There's
no
a-
problem.
right.
Looking back, it just
30 meters
stops.
dark. Yep. Just
Oh, and it goes to
seems
darkness.
stop. Goes to darkness. Yeah.
Well, how do we get back?
You come with me. You follow. And I'm going to grab him by the forearm and pull.
Probably have like a moment of resistance as I look at the city, and then like
now is
getting going.
bad.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, but as you look at the city, that feeling of just whoa, getting out of here seems like a good idea. You feel, I don't know that I can describe how intense the feeling is of we are in the wrong place.
Do we still,
We don't belong
specifically
here.
me, I don't know if he does, do I still have the nauseated
Yes.
situation as
Yes.
well?
You guys are both
Did it-
still nauseated.
Did it identifiably increase, or am I in such awe that I don't even notice it?
Probably at this moment you're in such awe that you're not even noticing it, but you still suffer from the effect.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. And the biggest thing now is the fear and the overall sense of not belonging. You definitely feel like we do not belong here. We do not want to linger here.
We must go. I feel in pit in stomach. We go. Follow.
yes, I think that is good.
And I'll keep
follow.
pulling him towards the X.
Okay.
Now, one thing, once we're on the X, I'm going to stop for a moment. I realized this is probably where Decker came through if he was on the other side of this. So I'm going to take a moment and look around if there's any other footprints or divots that I think are footprints. I'm not moving from the X that I'm currently standing on.
Okay. Go and give me a perception roll.
2 successes.
Okay. You don't see any other tracks. The sand looks completely undisturbed other than your own footprints and the X.
As he's look, I'll ask him, what are you looking for?
I wonder if Decker, if he come this way, if he come through portal same as Vigo, maybe I look for footprints.
Can I roll see for prints?
Sure.
All right, cool.
And I'm going to keep looking. Obviously, I'm not
Okay.
going to roll again, but I'm going to keep looking as well.
All right.
But I'm not moving in the spot, and I'm not releasing his forearm.
Okay.
All right, I realize I only have 2 in this right now. No, I don't see anything.
Okay. So you don't see anything there.
Yeah.
Okay, is good to know. Now, follow. See, and I'm pointing at the ground. See arrow.
Yes.
We go this way. You follow. This is follow. You follow me. You no step anywhere else. You follow me.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk in the direction of the arrow, and I'm going to just assume that there's the portal because that's where I came in.
Okay.
And
So
I start walking.
The arrow points away from the direction of the city. So
Yes.
it's going towards the darkness.
Yes.
Okay. So you start walking. It very much feels like sand beneath your feet as you kind of, as your feet kind of give way as the sand gives way as you walk. As you move forward, the extent of your vision moves with you, right? Till eventually, about 50 meters away, as you move, you can still, if you turn around and look back, you can still see this great city in the distance. But you'll come to, what'll come into the edge of your vision in the opposite direction is this pool of a body of water that is jet black and calm. There's no surf, there's no flowing water, it's liquid, right? And it extends. Yeah, it's basically like the surfless beach of non-moving water. It's an ocean of blackness.
And that is flat. That is on the horizon. We're walking on the level where it's at. It's not standing up in front of us.
Correct.
I don't think there's a portal over here.
It is very coming. It must be.
Well, did you
I
come,
must trust Pearl, maybe.
Did you come from this distance and walk towards me?
I do not know. I know it no feel like that. I do not. I say we continue.
What happens if I astrally sense? Or if I turn on my googly eyes?
I don't know where you're going to turn on your googly eye.
Well, because the only thing I can think of, we need to find a way out of here.
It's a smart thought.
I'll turn on my googly eyes.
Okay. If you turn on your googly eyes, go and give me a body resistance test against a 4 stun.
Oh God, I changed my mind. Go back.
Too late.
No.
I had a suspicion.
Oh no, sorry, I'm only rolling 2 dice. Just body?
So you don't suffer the minuses.
To save your ass.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I only have 2 in body.
Oh, okay, yes. So
I picked
you're rolling
4.
just body, yes.
Okay, so that's none.
Your edge has refreshed.
Yeah. So I guess I'll have to use both of them to re-roll these because
Okay.
I can do that for 1 if I remember.
You can do it for each. You can do a
Yeah.
point on each. So you spend 2 edge and re-roll both of those.
So, 2 edge would give you a +1 to either of those 4s.
So
All 4 from the group pool would give you 2 successes.
I'm guessing none of my stun damage is healed, right?
It has not.
Okay. So no matter what, unless I get 4 successes, I will not be able to do anything. I have 1 stun box
Oh,
left.
well, then go out. Because you. Oh, yeah, no, we don't have the.
So-
Unless you can try and
Well-
first aid me, but
Well, how many successes do you get on the roll?
0.
Okay.
But I could get 2.
Well, you've already spent the edge, so
Yeah.
you can't now turn around and spend the edge
Oh,
again.
I can't spend more. Okay,
No.
yeah, then.
So you decided to, instead of
Yes.
spending it. So,
understand.
okay, so you take 4 boxes of stun. How many boxes of stun do you have left in your condition monitor?
Just 1.
Okay, so the other 3 flow over to physical,
Okay. So.
and you go
and he
unconscious.
drops.
Yes, he drops. So he stops for a minute, and did you let MF know that I'm gonna look astrally?
we did
Okay, so he kind of stops, gets this kind of deer in the headlights look, and then passes out.
Okay,
Heal me.
so I don't have that ability. So
Well, you have first aid. First aid can reduce stun.
Well, you're unconscious, so you can't tell.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't guide him.
I would have no idea what happened. I have a suspicion.
He's just
but-
passed out.
Yeah. So I will shoulder.
Okay. What is your strength?
5 strength.
5 strength.
And I'm gonna.
You're fireman carrying him, basically.
I'm gonna basic. I'm assuming that I'm doing the right thing, so I'm gonna continue walking to the water.
Okay. So eventually, as I said, it's about 50 meters. It opens up. As you get closer to the water, you're going to see that the body of water is, it goes to the extent of your vision. But as you get closer to it, the extent of your vision in that direction increases, right? And you start to see out over this vast.
So it's as endless as the city was the other way.
Correct. Right. So you eventually get up to where the water is. You could step into the water if you wanted to. It's completely motionless. You can tell that it's liquid, right? But there's no, it's not a
So
flowing
ridiculous,
bottle.
but the only thing that I can think of is, I hope you can hold nose when you are out, and I'm gonna walk into the water
Okay. So go ahead and resist a 4 physical.
with body.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky that you have actually some body points.
So I'm gonna spend 4 edge, and I have 5. Oh no, I don't need 4. I'm gonna spend 2 edge.
Yeah, each hit reduces the damage
Yep,
by
yep.
1 box.
I've learned a lot by my rolls on how I screwed up my stats. It's great.
I also need you to resist a 4 physical.
Oh, cool. I get to.
Well, he's not in unless I'm only going me in the water. I'm still holding him.
Okay, all right, okay.
My
Well, wait a minute.
expectation-
How? I'm like 6. I'm 6'2".
He can fireman
And you're-
carry you.
Oh, so
But
yeah,
you're-
his feet would have drug into the water.
I was,
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
it's to my
No, I
detriment,
get what
but
he's saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I'm big. Okay, I got none.
So you
No,
can't spend edge
hold
on this because you're
Hold
unconscious.
on. There is no reason I wouldn't be carrying him in my arms. No, you're not in the water. You're not so large that you drape over both edges.
How-
You're not a boneless
How
cat.
tall are you?
4.5 feet.
Okay, so yeah, you can
Okay.
you can
Yes.
fireman
so
carry
he's
him.
not going in the water.
Yeah, okay, so all right.
So anyway, I'm going to get myself fully immersed. So I want
So-
both feet to where water is completely around him. I'm taking no damage.
So you go in
And-
like ankle deep,
Yeah,
right?
and-
So as you walk in, you're gonna feel the ground underneath you starts to quickly, start to give way and move. Like as you go in, if you walk into like a sandy,
Right.
it's quickly kind of like the bed of whatever this is, is
Right.
is
But
giving way quickly.
I don't feel
Gives way.
a pull or anything like that to where I feel like I'm flowing into the wall.
No,
All right.
no. But
And can I hold myself stable, or am I actually being undertow?
you're
pulled?
stable. You're stable.
Okay.
But you know that if you went too much further,
I would probably not have to
you'd probably submerge. You'd be swimming at some point pretty quickly. You get the feeling that it would drop off quickly enough, or the weight of you and hot hands would cause where your footing to give way, pretty quickly going into the water. So it's gonna get deep fast.
Just if
Well-
you're curious, that would have killed me, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm
Just if anybody's curious, if I took that damage, that would have killed
Well,
me.
you can take with your condition monitor, you've got a certain amount of boxes. You can take double your body rating and overflow boxes before you die.
Double a body. Okay,
Yeah.
so excuse me.
So you just-
2 rounds of that,
Yeah.
I would die.
all right. So unconscious body in my hands.
Mhm.
What do you think? Is he actually with stun at 0?
He's unconscious, so
He
this
is
is
unconscious.
just you're making decisions
Can I
strictly.
slap him awake?
No, he's completely
Okay.
out. Yep.
All right, man. Well, you know what? I'm going with it. I believe this is the way out. So I don't envision walking in is a good thing, but at the same time, I don't know how to get under it. So I am going to gird myself. I am planning on slipping off into this. My hope is I'm going to slip out the wall. But my secondary is to immediately turn around and swim us back out.
Okay.
So I am not jumping in. I am walking in.
Okay. Give me a willpower roll.
And just that, there's nothing else added to that.
Nothing else attitude. As you get deeper and deeper in the water, more of the feeling of like, this
I'm gonna be
overwhelming
enveloped.
feeling, right? Is very disturbing to you.
So I do have a success.
Okay, you got a success. So you kind of overcome your fear, right? You're fear driven right now.
Yep. And I'm gonna let myself go completely
Okay.
under.
All right. So at some point, since you go under, so does Hot Hands. Now you make your body resistance test against 4 physical.
You said I can go past by double my body
Yes.
before dead. Okay.
So start with making your body roll. You do not lose any dice from the body roll.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the best I could do would be to spend
2 and get a success.
and get a success, yeah.
Or you can
spend 3
you
and
can
re-roll.
burn.
Oh, wait.
You can burn a point of edge and guarantee yourself a success.
You know what? This is...
You have plenty of karma. You could bring that 2 to a 1 and then bring it back
Yeah.
up.
So I'm going to do this. Can I burn an edge and use my... Okay, so
You
can I...
if you burn a point of edge, you won't need to use the edge chips. Right.
Okay, yeah. Well,
You
no,
just-
but that means I guarantee myself 1 success,
There's
right?
there's called I forget what it's called. There's 2 things that you can do. One's called not dead yet.
Oh,
Basically. So you can permanently burn a point of your edge attribute to ensure that somehow you're gonna survive through this. You're gonna get through
Okay.
this somehow.
All right, do it.
Well, so I'm not dead, so this could still... You know what? I'm just going to burn the point of edge,
Okay.
whatever.
Do
So
it.
you
So
burn
we're
your
actually
edge
right
attribute.
edge at 1.
All right, cool. So
Okay.
don't worry, you're gonna live. All right, you paid the price.
4.
All right. So you go under, and as the floor gives out from under you, you slip in and go completely submerged.
Yep.
Give me a body test. Just
Both
straight
of
by.
us?
No.
A standard one for me. Nothing
Yep.
added, nothing subtracted.
Correct.
There is 1. There's 2 successes.
Okay. All right. 2 successes. Things go dark.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up. You're on a wooden, like a cold, like not the pergo, not the laminate floor, but like the
Actual
piece
wood
of the
floor.
Actual wood floor. You can almost feel the curvature of the wood over time, how it's warped.
Okay.
You're on a wood floor. Hot Hands is still, his body
In my
is lying
arms?
next to you, unconscious.
Okay.
And you appear as if you've woken up out of some type of unconsciousness yourself. You still have this fear washed over you, like you're still there, right? And you immediately start taking your surroundings. You're in a room. There's no one else in here. It is looks like a living quarters. There's a bed. There's a chair. There's a small armoire.
How modern do those things look, in the sense that what I'm looking at is in terms of, do I think I might be in a room of the farmhouse circa, say, 1970 to 2030?
You're definitely not in the farmhouse.
Okay.
Right. But it is a contemporary looking room.
All
A
right.
little rustic, but you feel that there's a feeling of satisfaction starting to permeate within your mind, because you know you're not there anymore.
Have the tech things on my body magically disappeared or anything, or what I had is what I have?
What you have is what you
All right.
have.
I have a light stick. I actually have 4. I'm going to crack one of the light sticks.
All right, so you crack it, boom. All right, and it lights up the room, and it is what you suspect. It is it's a living quarters. It doesn't look lived in per se, but it looks like it's just set up, it's furnished.
Looking at the armoire, is there a coating of dust, like a solid coating of dust that I can identify?
There's dust.
Like it's been a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been a while. Yeah.
All right. So first thing I do is check him, make sure that he's breathing.
So give me a
I can make
biotech roll.
Biotech roll.
Yep.
Yep. Subtract the 2 dice. I'm assuming I'm still nauseated. You'll tell me what I'm
Yeah,
not.
you are not nauseated anymore.
Hey, all right. So I have 3 successes so far.
Okay. So, what is your condition monitor? You have
so
10 boxes of stun, and most of your physical condition monitor is full, right?
actually, so my physical condition, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 left, so I'm about half gone on my physical. Still in -1 physical. Negative for stun. I'm at -3 right now, so I'm pretty.
Okay.
I'm knocked out.
Somebody want to go get them. So he is unconscious but stable.
Okay. All right. So at that point, then I'm going to quickly check out the room. Weapon.
Okay.
My gun is out.
Okay. There's a door
Mhm.
that looks like there.
Maybe I should say it a different way. So, things I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do is with the light, I'm going to look upper corners and around the room. I'm looking for cameras on me. That's first thing I
Okay.
do. Second thing I do is I'm looking for any weird holes in the wall, like this is a kill box with gun slits, that type of thing.
Okay.
Third thing would be to look at the door and identify how it opens. Does it have a mag lock? Does it have a key? Does it literally just have a handle? That's the things I'm doing in that order.
All right. You don't see any cameras as
Yep.
you scan. You don't see any murder holes,
Yep.
per se. And the door opens inward, and it has a handle.
Okay.
There are 2 windows and 2 sets of windows. They're about that size there, so it's your standard,
2 by 2. Or,
right
I mean,
window,
3
2-pane window,
3 by 3,
side by side, and but there are dark curtains that have been drawn over them.
Okay, so I'm going to walk over to the closest one to me and peek the curtains open enough so I can see out.
Okay, so you peek out and you look out onto a road. It looks like a freeway.
A freeway.
Looks like a freeway.
And vehicles moving on the freeway?
No vehicles moving across.
Do I
it.
see any vehicles at all? Or
You
is
don't
it
see-
an empty freeway.
It's an empty freeway.
And so when you're saying freeway, multi-lane, cement deal,
4 lanes
asphalt
per
on it,
side,
that
large,
kind of thing.
median. There is some type of small parking lot outside the window. You're an elevated floor in a structure. You're looking out the window. You look down. There's some parking spaces. There's a row of trees, a fence, 4 lanes of freeway, median, 4 lanes of freeway, another tree line. You see other buildings in the distance.
No, nothing moving.
Nothing moving.
Okay.
And the trees look devoid of life. Like maybe a fire swept through. They don't have leaves on them.
They
They're
could be half of
discolored.
California Free State.
Could be.
So, okay. All right. Go back to Hot Hands. Check him again.
Okay. His condition doesn't
Seems to
seem
not
to have
changed.
changed, and he's still unconscious.
Okay. So I will open the door in, pulling the door towards me, looking around it as we go.
All right. You open the door and you look out and you see there's a hallway with. It appears to be like you're in some type of hotel.
So additional doors down the hallway.
Yep. Nobody moving through the hotel. You don't hear anybody.
Is there anything on the armoire? Something like a box or that type of thing?
There's a bag on the armoire.
All right, so I will take the bag, prop the door open,
Okay.
make sure that it's wedged well, and I'm going in the hallway.
Inside the bag is a pillow.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It'll prop it just as
And
good.
so it's soft when you grab it.
Yeah, I
you
can
know.
just push it up,
All right.
hoping it's not a small
Oh,
animal.
damn,
or
we
something
can't get
that
back in the
I'm
room. I left hot heads in there after all this.
All right. So then, doors. Since I think I'm in a hotel, I'm expecting to see numbers on the doors.
Yes, you see numbers on doors.
Next one seems to be, odds going descending order. And
Yeah, they're in chronological order.
All right, very good. Listen to first door.
Okay, listen to the first door. You don't hear anything.
Next door.
Go move over to the next one.
Yep.
You don't hear anything.
All right, so then I'm going to pick up speed. I want to go down the hallway. I'm looking for either the alcove that goes to an elevator, which I expect, or stairs.
Okay. So as you go down the hallway extends to the left and the right. More doors. You do see on the right-hand side that there's like a sign, like, elevator, like, with the arrow pointing that way.
Okay, well, then I know where I'm going.
So now Hot Hands is still in the room, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Run back. I'm going to go grab him, pick him up.
Okay.
Moving as quickly as I can. Sorry. Before I leave the room, I'm going to try again on the mic.
Okay.
Is anyone there? We are back, I believe.
So, Jelly, you hear something come crackling over the comm. It's garbled and a little unclear, but it sounds like MF.
MF, is that you? Are you all right?
What do I hear back?
Oh, you hear that? Yeah, you hear that.
Oh, it's not on my side. It's clear.
It's crackling. It's like a bad staticky connection, but you hear it. It sounds like Jelly.
Is bad connection, but yes, we are back. Hot Hands is not good, but is good. He's okay.
Are you in the basement?
No.
Can I see his viewer?
No.
In I think hotel.
Can you drop a geotag?
Ping.
Okay. So as you try and get up on the matrix appears to be down.
There's no connection here. I move quickly. Get out. Around hotel is freeway. Is other buildings. Is parking lot.
Hot Hands is alive though.
Yes.
What's the hotel name?
Don't know.
There's no like brochures or notepads in the rooms or anything?
No, haven't taken time to look.
Are you under fire?
No.
Let's start there. Let's get a name of the hotel.
Okay. So I'm ignoring that. I say, give me a moment. I find a name. I'm going to still continuing to the elevator.
Okay. And now are you going by yourself?
No, I've got him still.
You've got him. So now so you've got Hot Hands. You move to the elevator.
Yep.
All right. When you push so obviously you would push the button to open. Are you trying to open the elevator?
Just in case there is a legend where it is that says, you're in the Hilton, level 4. I'm looking for that before I push a button.
Okay. It says, above it says Crown Hotel. Now you know that the Crown series of hotels is an upper class hotel chain. There's probably several thousand of them across the country.
Okay. Jelly.
They're like a Marriott level, full service Marriott level hotel.
I'm checking in. Apparently, I have good taste in Crown Hotel.
Crown Hotel. All right, I'm gonna let go of CeCe's hand now.
Okay.
And then I'd like to pull up a map of every Crown Hotel location.
Okay.
Do you think
I am pushing the button.
So as you quickly look it up, there are roughly 1,200 Crown hotels in the continental United States, former United States.
I don't
The
know.
Greater Cal Free State.
I don't know how future-y this is, but can I then narrow it down to ones that are located besides the highway?
You can.
Penelope Garcia can do that.
Give me an electronics roll.
So,
if you don't have electronics, it'll just be logic.
For your game, Dave, and I want to know this so everyone knows this, how do you feel about players helping players out of game? So there are things that I would like to tell Sequoia as far as stuff that she
talking about
as her character
metagaming?
might know, but I don't know how you feel about that.
I don't mind if there's things that you think that her character might understand that she's not seen.
Realize that this is not a worldwide link, right?
So it would be in California.
There would
or
have
close.
to be some distance for our links.
Okay.
I don't know what the distance would be.
I probably would know.
You would have a better chance than me.
I have engineering and biotech, so I feel like I would know the range of my piece.
Engineering is like build, repair. Electronics is what you'd use for like doing matrix searches and things like that. If you don't have the electronics active skill, you can use your logic. It's just basic, competency with computers.
Sure.
Because everything's computerized in
Right.
2080.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone knows how to use a computer.
Okay, so then I'll narrow my search to
Age of the millennials.
Let me
gone.
let me figure out if I can. So what I'd like to roll for right now is to figure out my range
Okay. As far as range of what?
of the earpieces.
Oh, the earpiece.
Of the comlink.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
if
okay.
I wouldn't already know that.
Right. Well, so you know that the comlinks will...
Google.
The comlinks can carry across like cellular networks and things like that. So
Am I still missing something?
No, actually, that just means that what I said was inaccurate.
Okay.
I thought we were going by radio wave. If we are going by internet, we could
So,
literally be anywhere.
there's no range. Okay, so then I'm
So
rolling.
go back to your original search.
Yeah.
okay.
So
Hey, it was worth a shot.
Crown hotels by highways.
All right, ones that are located on major, like, kind of interstate kind of things. All right.
I got 2 successes.
Okay.
Bless you.
So you've narrowed it down to about 800.
800.
Which
Right.
makes sense.
Okay, so I've got
Typically,
it
they erect hotels in places where people can clearly see them, so that they try and get them to stay there. You know.
for sure. Yeah.
But you've narrowed it down to about 800.
Usually in hotels, they have a fire escape plan posted. Perhaps maybe there is an address there that he can read us.
I trust that MF will give us an address as soon as he gets it. Do you have hot hands with you?
Yes. I get. I know come back if I know get. I have.
What's your plan right now? Are you just getting to figure out where you are so we can come get you?
Yes. The
Okay.
plan is to find out there is hotel.
Okay, keep me updated.
So I've pushed the button.
Okay. You go to push the button, and nothing seems to be working. You know, it doesn't light up or anything. You don't hear the elevator power up and you
Well,
don't
in
hear
that
anything.
case, then my next step is to look for stairs.
Okay. Pretty close by, you'll see exit. And you'll
Okay.
see stairs there at the end of the hall.
The door open. There's
Door
no
opens.
lock. All right.
Door opens.
I'm taking as long as I need to, carrying him down the stairs.
Okay.
And
So-
look for a fire escape plan. They are posted in most hotels.
Okay.
So in the stairwell,
Yeah.
I will look for such a thing.
Okay.
because
What are
that
we
is
looking
a
for on the
place.
fire escape plan? There is one clearly posted on the wall.
If there's an address to go with it.
Yeah. So it gives you the crown at Folsom Lake.
Folsom Blade.
Apparently, we are at Folsom Lake.
So you're gonna know that Folsom's located in the Sacramento area.
Okay, so what? We're like, I don't even want to guess.
2 hours.
We're pretty close, right?
You're about 3.5 hours or so away. 3 hours away.
LT, how's our gas?
So now we're gonna need some fuel.
Can we make it to the next town?
Oh yeah. You guys are only about a half hour outside of Red Bluff right now.
Okay,
Just let me know when I can make a stun heal check. I can
Okay.
go once every hour.
we're gonna come to
Okay.
you.
It is good. Yes.
If you can hotwire a car, we can meet in the middle, but we'll head towards Folsom Lake.
The Crown at Folsom Lake.
The Crown at Folsom Lake.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not responding to that, but
If you look it up, on your comm link, it's actually along. You're gonna assume that what he's looking at is Highway 50 that travels east and west. To the east, it runs into Lake Tahoe, and to the west, it goes to San Francisco, like towards San Francisco.
Okay, I'm gonna share the geotag that MF dropped with LT, and I'm
Okay.
gonna say this is our next destination. We'll refuel and then head out.
Okay.
actually, I wouldn't have dropped the tag. Just remember, I was not able to. You figured out where I was.
No, Oh, that's right. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
I'm just keeping
I
it
will
clear.
create a geotag to share with LT.
You are here. Okay.
Wait, what happened to Grandma? Is she coming? Do we need to get her out of the farmhouse?
MF, do you know what happened to Pearl?
Pearl says she no come back.
No.
She love you most, CeCe, but no come back.
No. Hmm.
Do you think there are remains to collect?
Don't know. Don't know. No,
She is
no
spirit.
idea. No.
She is free now. It is okay.
You want to blow it up?
Yes,
Yeah.
that would make me feel better.
Yeah, we'll blow it up. Okay.
LT, ready to rocket launchers!
So we're gonna. He looks. He's like, we're gonna mount the rocket launcher.
Blow it the fuck up, LT.
He's all right. Right. So he starts. He's like, he needs assistance with getting the tube out, and he's gonna spend some time fabricating this thing, attaching it to the hood of the truck.
You gonna update me? This is gonna be an hour long.
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple hours.
Probably won't share this
So
part.
I'm gonna go ahead and start roll. How many hours do I have?
It's gonna take about 2 hours,
2 hours.
for LT to get it to where he can actually
And
the
how's
launch.
that for stun for me.
So stun, you get to roll a body willpower roll every hour to see if you heal.
Every hit that you get on the body test, Body plus willpower?
Yeah, body.
Test reduces 1 box
And
of
you
stun.
can
Heals 1 box
you
of
can do a natural heal roll for wounds once per day.
Okay. Cool thing is, I'm a fast healer, which means I'm rolling every half hour. So I'm going to make 4 rolls for the 2 hours it's going to take LT to mount the rocket launcher.
We don't want to lose it going down the road.
Yeah.
Now you have a truck, you have a semi-truck with a rocket launcher on it. That's cool.
So my stun is healed.
We'll steal a trailer at some point and...
Gonna leave, so, not planning on hooking up the trailer?
I don't think
Okay,
so.
we're gonna leave Pearl's apartment behind.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I mean, what is the point?
So yeah, so I heal 2 wounds, or sorry, 4 stuns, so I'm awake again.
All right, okay, so you start to come to,
Do I have my shotgun, or did that fall into wherever we were? Is that gone?
if you,
Because I had it in my hands when I crossed over.
right, then you probably would have dropped it.
Okay, excellent. So I'll look around. Did you grab my shotgun?
So like you hear that, you hear hot hands like all of a sudden.
All right, so I'm going to start releasing him down out of my carryall.
Yeah, you're being carried.
Good. You can walk. I see no shotgun.
What?
It must have stuck in wall.
How long have you been carrying me for?
We are friends. We do not need to talk about this.
What happened? Okay, wait 1 moment, and then I'll get off of his arm.
Okay.
I'll get out of his arm.
Let me down.
And by that I mean I lightly just tap my feet to the ground because I'm tall.
Step off. Like,
Yeah.
thanks.
Oh,
I think.
How high off the ground
Yeah.
are you really?
You're like, you're basically dragging like part of him. I got you.
My shoes are ruined.
Yeah.
So I'll say, well, thank you for the
Didn't
help.
you have sandals? Or
No.
some
No, I
kind
had-
of straw woven.
You're all jacked up.
I had steel-toed boot shit kickers, man.
There we go.
He's a
Okay.
farmer.
I'm a
He's not gonna
farmer.
drop nothing on his feet.
Well, as you go down, so you continue down the stairwell, right? So there are 4 flights of stairs that you descend. So
I'd probably let him
you're on
down
the 4th
on the third.
floor. He comes to right around the time that you get down to the ground floor.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
So he starts like, hey, you know,
going
come on,
on to
blump,
the
blump,
next
blump, you know, bam, 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 bounces down the stairs.
This may be really stupid. I'm going to do it anyways. I'd like to see if her shawl is still in the basement.
Yeah. So you're gonna go back over to the basement while LT's rigging this thing up.
It's not like he doesn't
not
have
gonna-
time.
Right.
I'm not going to say anything to anybody. I'm just, and if I feel like, if I get any vibes, I'm turning around.
Okay. We don't get any vibes. Now, this is the first time you've been in the root cellar, right?
I
don't think
came
you-
down to send MF off.
Oh, that's right. So you come down the root cellar, and there's what appears to be the body of Pearl on the ground.
Okay, I'm going to take a moment and
I'm about to blow the place up with Pearl's body in there.
that's how she wants to go out. So I will take a moment and, you know, if she's laying crazy, I'll put her on her back and
All right.
I'll pick up the shawl and I'll head back out.
Okay. So yeah, Pearl seems unconscious, you know, lifeless, but manifest.
Dead, right? Like she's not. Like...
She looks like a dead woman,
okay.
right? You know.
I'll check her pulse. I'll take it.
No pulse.
Okay.
Boom! Blew it up. Wait a minute! I was only sleeping.
I just needed a couple hours nap.
Well, I'm just calmed down. You know,
Perhaps
exhausted.
she's just sleeping. Maybe
Like
bring her
rockets
back.
coming in.
I don't know.
But yeah, she appears to be lifeless,
Okay.
right?
Pearl's now in the same
because of-
Vietnam.
Pearl's you know, such a strong will to want to be human, right? So she respected that human connection that she manifested before expiring, so that her body is still there, so that she could die like a normal human, you know. So you take her shawl. She's got this crocheted blue knit shawl. It's like cashmere. It's really soft and nice, you know, and just gives you that feeling, right? But it's sturdy. You know, I mean, you saw her like at one point like wind this thing up, you know, but she never. I don't think she ever had to use it, right? But she was getting ready to. And she,
I'm disappointed that she never got to use it.
Yeah,
Mm.
it doubles as a monofilament whip in her hand.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah,
So assuming I get out of the basement without anything weird happening.
right. Nothing weird's happened. You look at the wall, right? It looks like a normal wall.
I don't look at the wall, actually.
With all the feelings that permeate this
Yeah.
root cellar, just it feels good to get out of. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. And I'll kind of ball up the shawl and I'll kind of shove it at CeCe's chest as I walk by and get up in the cab.
Hmm.
No emotions, no chick flicks.
Yes, all right. Pretty, very stern face. I got this.
So the time goes by. At some point, LT says, "Ready for dust off."
Are we within range that if you blow up the farmhouse, it's going to hurt us?
Oh no.
Okay.
And we are absolutely sure that grandma is gone.
She's gone. Is there a big red button for CeCe to push?
Yes. LT looks at you. You want to do the honors?
Merci.
All right.
LT.
So he kind of he shows you there's a he's rigged a makeshift button on the dash, and he's like,
May Grandmère rest in peace is push the button.
all right. So you push the button, right, and you hear the two rockets eject from the pod, right, and detonate. Come in the collision with the with the farmhouse, and it blows up, and wood and particles go everywhere.
I'll put 2 gold stars on the button, one for CeCe and one for Pearl.
All right. And he's all rolling out. You hear the smokestack, fire up as the truck starts to move, leaving the trailer behind.
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
think Grandmère would have really liked that explosion.
All right, suck it up, kid. We're going.
Okay.
So putting in new coordinates now. All right. Time to extraction: 3 hours, 15 minutes.
And I'll relay that to MF.
Okay. Is good.
At the hotel, you guys are on the ground floor now. You're on the inside of this door looking out into like the small parking area. As you look out of the parking lot, you can see there's another building behind the hotel further up alongside along the wall.
We throw Decker in the back.
Oh, right. So, he's still unconscious. Okay.
Wait, stop the bus.
Hold on. You stop, right? You're like, wait, we forgot him. Right, so somewhere in that 2 hours, you throw him in the back on one of the beds. Okay.
Yeah.
He's still out.
Okay.
All right.
Not MF's bed.
Okay. All right. So you guys make this trip. What are you guys going to do over the next 3 hours and 15 minutes?
Or longer.
Longer.
So at this point, if I still see no one in the parking lot,
You see no one.
I say we stay in stairs.
Why don't we go check out the front lobby? There might be some food there.
Is good thought.
I don't know. This place looks a little either run down or not well
No,
used.
no, is nice. Is nice place. When I travel ocean to ocean in the States, this is where we stay.
Oh, I just meant this place in particular. Of course, this is a fixture of our profession. That's an advertisement for them. For the Golden Crown, or what was it?
Hotels.
The Crown.
The Crown Hotel.
Crown Hotel.
The Crown Hotel is
The Crown,
an
it
integral part of all Shadowrunners' life.
That's right.
The Crown Hotel.
CeCe
They've
is
got free
going...
continental breakfast.
Free continental breakfast. Can you beat that? Yeah, so I say I'm going to head down to the
They offer
lobby.
Shadowrunner discount.
So yeah, all right, that makes sense. Then we go in through door in hotel. We no go into parking lot.
So not going to parking lot, turn around, coming back into
You're gonna go into the main-
into the infrastructure. Okay, interior of the hotel.
That is fine. We just need to figure out if we are alone.
Over the next few minutes, you are going to find your way into a lobby. And as you come out of the lobby, you see there's like front desk on one side. On the other side, there's the lobby. There's many couches. There's a fireplace. And then there's another room. There's another hallway that goes across. And there's another large room off to the left in between the hallway that goes on the other side of the lobby and where you guys are standing. You're gonna assume, having been in a Crown Hotel before, that's probably where breakfast is served.
Okay.
Go ahead and both of you go ahead and give me a perception test.
Ooh, you caught me before I did something. Oh boy.
So CeCe's just going to curl up in one of the beds in
Okay.
the back and put on some comforting tridios to watch, and she's going to be holding her unicorn Francois and Pearls.
You have a hard time tuning into the videos because LT's Rolling Stones music is way too loud.
So I have 3.
I got one.
All right. So you don't hear it, but MF, you hear something is from in the dining area. You heard something. Something's moving around in there.
Would there be any reason that would set me off to being anything other than someone's either eating or cleaning? Is there any
no.
reason that my character would think that?
It was well. The only reason you might think that because it wasn't. It doesn't sound like someone's at any level of organization doing anything. It's like something ran into something or dropped something. Something kind of more on a chaotic side. But it was quick
So-
and short.
Is there one of the little rectangular windows that I can stand on my tiptoes and see into? Or
No,
is
it's
it
an
solid?
open room. So you just like once you come out into the lobby and hang a left. Once you've gone far enough into the lobby and hang a left, it opens up into another room. You hear something in the
Farther
room
in.
there has like either knocked something over or crashed it, stumbled into something.
Are there lights on in here?
No,
Okay, I'm going to slide
but,
the
it,
light
but it's,
stick.
it's
which
not.
is-
Yeah, it's not nighttime. It's
right.
yeah.
I'm going to slide the light stick, which is still lit, into my pocket.
Okay.
To try and shut the light out, cover my shirt over it, and let you know.
We should go in there.
No. Vivek,
No.
you know here?
What do you mean?
Shh. Listen.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Shh. Like crickets. Listen.
I don't hear crickets.
Listen. No talk. And we'll listen.
Okay. So you listen. So about 10 seconds later, you hear a crash, right? And it sounds like probably the sound of like several ceramic something's breaking on a tile floor.
Okay, I heard that, and that's definitely not crickets doing that.
Is metaphor. Just-
You were using the metaphor. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell if you're trying to be literal or using metaphors.
So,
so that's not good. I'll pull out my Ruger.
and I've had my gun out the entire time.
I'll say this might be good to have out.
Okay. So, you wait here. I go in. Cover.
Do you have a shotgun on you?
No. Why would I have a shotgun?
I was just hoping. I lost mine back in that city.
Yeah, but cover.
Oh, okay.
As you guys are having this exchange and trying to delineate roles, right? Your suspicions are going to be confirmed as you hear this strange hissing sound all of a sudden come into your presence. Anyone that has any kind of like paranormal?
And we're back to awakened creatures.
You can do an awakened creature with a logic roll.
And I'm just going to throw out there that we just recently dealt with cockatrices, and that is going to be for no good reason. That's where my mind is going.
Okay.
So,
Does this fall under my astral skill at all?
You could do astral. Okay, 1. You're going to need 3 with astral.
Or what was the other option?
He's got.
I've got 1.
He's got magical creatures.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll use. I mean, it's the best thing that I have.
All right.
So, and that's gonna be logic base. So that's 3. Now minus 1, 2, 3 there. Okay. I don't know.
Okay. So you've seen enough movies and you've studied enough in life examples of this that very much sounds that is a distinctive sound of a ghoul.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to lean back. I'm going to grab your arm and put my finger to my lips and pull you back. We're going to take about 5 steps back to where we go around the next corner, and I'm going to say, it's possibly ghoul.
Go ahead and give me stealth rolls.
So while they're doing those rolls, I have a question. Are ghouls like in Fallout, where some of them are cool and some of them are feral?
Yes.
Okay.
And yes.
Okay.
Short answer, yes.
Okay.
Stealth is based off agility, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay, excellent. And I didn't take stealth, so 2 dice minus 3, so I have minimum 1.
You got this.
Oh, wait, I didn't roll in here.
Yep, just do it. Go.
It didn't. There we go.
I've got 3.
So I have 1.
Okay.
I got a bagel.
Okay.
A bagel.
I got a bagel.
What you hear over the next several seconds is feet going across a tile floor quickly.
That's the
Right?
ghoul.
Starting to move. Right. And it's going to be very obvious very quickly that this thing is moving towards you. All right, so go ahead and let's roll initiative.
Not us though.
Wait,
Not you guys. Yeah, you guys are still on the road.
You might roll this shit.
You guys
for
are
Rolling
singing
Stones.
songs or like 99
Yeah.
bottles
Yeah.
of beer.
You guys
on
are
the
listening.
wall.
You guys are listening to like Paint It Black.
Oh, that's like
Yeah.
Oh
Can
my
we pull the
god.
Ciara cover next?
All right.
Okay.
All right. So let me.
Ooh, 6. An 11, the highest initiative I could possibly roll.
Will you reach into that drawer and hand me a pen?
The nice thing is I did take luckily 1 spell, which if I could redo things, I would change my spells.
Pen would be great.
1 spell that is low drain value, just for such occasions. And
Thank you so much.
to be honest, I only bought it out of flavor, but now I'm really happy with it. Because it's punch. I was like, I'm not physical, but if somebody comes up and I have to good old boar punch a bit in the face, well, magic's the next
All
closest
right.
thing.
MF, what do you have for initiative?
27.
27. All right. And hot hands.
11.
Or 11. All right. MF, you're first.
Okay, so I'm going to hold
You haven't
weapon
seen it yet.
out. I'm expecting something to come in the hallway.
Yes.
We have distance between the room and where we're at. We have cover around the corner. I am holding.
Okay. So the next one's going to be the ghoul. So you're going to see this thing come around the corner, and it's hunched over, and it's moving. It's crouched down, and it's moving on all 4s.
Short
Is it-
of Azania and the Ghoul Nation and I think in 6 there's a second Ghoul Nation coming up. Is there, for the world, is there a feeling towards ghouls? My assumption is kind of a kill on sight type of thing, but I don't want to have that be colored because I've played a million other games.
The way it's socially, the social acceptance of ghouls, where you're from in a civilized world, yes, there is a country of ghouls that is recognized, but it's somewhat contained, right? They're allowed to exist and kind of colonize, if you will, as long as they follow certain rules. They know that they're not, they're not allowed to expand, basically. Outside of something like that, outside of that structure, they're basically pretty much kill on sight.
Okay, so
because that they mean nothing but harm to someone like you.
Unless it comes out in a 3-piece suit,
right,
with nice clothes, nice shoes, that kind of thing, as soon as I have a solid shot, I'm taking it.
So it comes around the corner, right, and kind of hisses at you as it comes around. Go ahead and take your shot.
So I believe it's seen.
I feel like a hissing is probably a pretty good indicator.
Yep, well, I do too, but I wanted to clarify. So
you also know that the ghouls carry this disease that if it can infect you. So
do you become a ghoul?
You can become a ghoul.
You can become a ghoul. So for me, the weapon, we are at short range, right?
You're at short range. Short range.
So the power is a 10.
Okay. And my defense rating is 7.
Damn it, by 1. Okay. So for hits, I have, holy crap, that's horrible, 2.
All right, and let me roll my defense test. I've got 1, 2, 3.
So how does that work? Is that net no hits for me?
So you've got 2, I've got 3, so I completely dodge your attack, basically. Did you fire a burst, or did you fire a, how are you doing, semi-automatic?
Single shot is
single shot, all right, so mark off 1 round.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it moves, it closes the distance 10 meters. Actually, it's running, so it does, its slow action is to run, and it doesn't have that cognitive, it heard you, so it's running, so it doesn't do anything else this round, but it closes into close range, melee range.
Okay.
And so now it's hot hands at 11.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just right in front of us... No, you know what? I trust in you so that if I pass out, I'm pretty sure you got this. So I'm going to try and do as much damage as possible to it. Do I know of anything if they're, like, afraid or injured more by fire?
You haven't had much interaction or study of ghouls. You know that they're awakened, they're dual-natured creatures, and you know that they carry some type of disease that is transferable to other creatures, animal and non-animal. So you could have a ghoul bear, a ghoul troll, a ghoul human, derivative, all those things.
And what do we think this is? A human derivative?
It's a human derivative, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna mana bolt it then.
Bam! All right.
Yeah, there's no need
like,
to futz around.
Yeah, right. You don't need to pull punches here.
Yeah. No, so
it means you no good. It means you harm for sure.
Are you fucking kidding me? Not a single success.
It's an alien roll.
Yeah.
So there are 4 in the center pool, and for each one you can re-roll a single die.
So if I used both of my edge and all 4 of those, I could deal 3 damage to it, possibly.
Well, no, you would have 3 successes.
3 successes, yeah. But that
does the damage.
That's the damage,
okay.
unfortunately.
And that's the full damage? Is that?
That's the full damage, yeah.
Yeah, but with Mana Bolt, because of the type of spell, it would go direct.
Gotcha.
Which I don't think... So what do I resist this with?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
well,
what do I
that
resist
depends on if I'm going to do that, which I don't think at this point.
Think you should.
Okay, no, so nothing happens.
Okay, so nothing happens. Sorry.
But
you still have to resist the drain.
Oh, yeah.
Like, pass it back out.
Which actually, to be honest, I could.
It could totally happen.
Remember, you do not take dice away from resist. Or does he take dice away from resisting? Saving your ass normally is there's no.
The only thing that is not impacted is your body resistance test to resist damage. Everything else is impacted by your wound level. All right, so we're going to come back around to the top of the round with MF.
All right, so I'm going to attack into it. So my attack rating has gone down to a 7.
Okay, and I have a 7 as well.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. And dice. All right. One. I have 2.
I have 4, so
all
it's going to be a net 5p attack.
Okay, 5p. All right. And then I'm going to roll body.
Yes.
All right, so 1, 2, 3.
So 2.
So I take 2 physical. All right, cool. And now it is its turn. It is going to attack you with its claws.
Defense rating is 15.
All right,
wait,
my-
claws?
Yes. So it's unarmed.
So it is going to be 15.
Okay.
Nope, 16.
All right, so mine's a 9, so you get a point of edge. So I'm rolling my close combat, so 7 plus my just I'm rolling 9.
It's a 15. I apologize.
Right.
I keep trying to figure out what I wrote. It is a 15.
Okay, so you're rolling your defense test, which is your intuition plus reaction, and I have 1, 2, 3.
And that is impacted by wounds.
It is. Yeah, I have 3. I have 3 hits.
So if I match you, I take no damage.
Nope, ties go to the attacker.
May I spend 2 from the pool?
You may. Go ahead and pull
Pull
2
those 2 in
chips.
that one. I'm going to
Go ahead and
reroll
pull 2
3 of
chips
the
out of
dice.
there. All right.
Ah, damn it. I'm gonna come
2
up
from
with
the pool, right? You're using 2 from...
2 from the pool,
One.
and then 1 extra was the
Okay,
loose one
yeah.
that I have.
All right, so 1 more from...
Oh, okay.
All right.
There we go.
So I end up still with a 3.
All right, so you still have a 3. All right, cool. So you are hit. Now you need to resist a 3 physical with your body.
That's 4.
Okay? So you resist the damage.
Okay.
All right, now back to hot hands.
So, let me see here. I mean, I'm going to do the only thing I can do. I'm going to just shoot at it, but my shooting is garbage. So, let's see. God, these negatives add up real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick.
So, my shooting, which is based on agility, is 2.
You firing? What mode are you firing?
Semi-auto, because I
Okay.
need that extra bonus,
So there's
which...
two bullets.
So
Yeah.
we're adding a character. We want another cleric.
Yes.
But
so that's...
and what's your attack rating?
my
You're at near range, which is the first
11.
one. 11, and mine's a 7. So, is it 9
That's
or 7?
4.
My defense rating is 7. So yes, you get a point
You
of
get
edge.
a point of edge.
Right.
Cool, I'm gonna need it. Because I haven't... So it's 2 agility, 2 firearms, since I don't have a
4
shotgun.
dice.
So 4 dice. But I have a -2 on stun, -1 on physical, so I'm rolling 1 die.
Oh my god. But you get a point of edge.
Yep.
Yes. What are the combat things I can do with that? Because I still have my edge, so...
You can make it harder for me to, defend, or make it easier for you to, make your target numbers 4s instead of 5s, kind of thing.
Negate 1 edge.
Those are the things you do before you make the roll.
You know what? I'll just buy 1 automatic. I'll use my 3 edge to buy 1 automatic
Oh,
hit.
and you can give edges to other players.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you have
One.
to spend. You have to, yeah.
Unless they're uncouth and it's a charisma
So
roll.
I have at least 1.
All right.
So I have 1.
You have
but,
1. All right.
Yeah. So I use my 3. Those 2. Yeah. No. Okay. So that's all I do. So 1 plus a 4p for damage value.
So and I have 2.
So net is going to be 3.
What's up? Are you
Yeah.
you fired? So
Yeah.
right.
So 1 success.
One
for
success,
damage.
and I rolled 3 hits, so I dodged the attack. In my defense test, I have 2 net. So
Okay.
yeah, you have to either tie or get more hits than I get on my defense test.
LT, can you drive any faster?
Okay.
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 All right. So then that's going to be the top MF.
Very good. So
This is what happens when you bring a mage to
Wait.
a gunfight.
You're doing the same thing.
Can I move back?
Yeah.
So I move back away from it.
Okay, you can move
Because
up
we
to 10
need
meters. Yeah.
Because we should keep distance if possible.
yes, I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay. So,
So
you roll my
I'm gonna-
defense.
Yep. I got a 3 to hit.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4.
Okay. So nothing.
This thing's fast. All right.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to attack you.
You guys made it through whatever the mysterious city was.
So I'm going to take another edge.
I got
Out of the
1,
No, I'm getting.
2,
Oh.
3, 4. All right. So unarmed. Okay, I've got 4 hits on my unarmed attack.
Okay.
That city.
And it's
You did
defense-
not feel like you wanted to stay there.
It's defense rating, right? No, it's not defense rating. It's reaction plus initiative.
Reaction plus intuition is your defense test.
My own little gargoyle.
You're a good cat.
3.
3. I have 5. Or I have 4. So you're gonna. So now you're resisting a 4 physical.
I have no successes.
So you take 4 boxes of physical. That's gonna bring us to hot hands. So this thing has jumped onto MF and is like raking on him with his claws.
Okay, so the best I can do. So you are almost. You're in a bad way.
I'm in a bad way.
Because if I can do good on my roll, I can blast it. Which might be the best thing to do here, because I'm not going to hit it with my gun. I'm about to go out again, because...
I gotta go for it. That's what mages do. They
Yeah.
go unconscious casting spells.
Okay, so I'm going to
This is why you never split the party.
try a mana bolt again.
All right.
So...
And what am I resisting? Is there any resisting? Is it?
Yes.
So it's a combat spell. Combat spells
You do
are resistant.
resist.
Yeah, it should be right at the beginning of the combat spells section, I think.
That's...
Yeah.
Yes, right here. So no, that is direct. So, direct combat roll is willpower and intuition of the
Okay.
target.
Willpower and intuition. So 4, 7. Okay, so I get 7 dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The net successes deal damage, but since it's a direct combat spell, I don't get to resist with my body for the damage.
Yes.
All right, so I've got
It's a badass school.
1, 2. I've got 2 hits.
Hey, there we go.
I could... If you want me to use those 2, I can increase this 4 to a 5, give me a net of 5.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have 2 hits. How many do you have?
So 5 in total.
Net 3.
So net 3. So that's a 3 boxes of physical.
Now let me try.
Now you resist the drain. Yep. All right. So
He's about to pass back out.
we're gonna go back to the top with
Wilted like a
MF.
flower.
Okay.
You keep track of your ammo.
Yep.
Okay, great.
He is a delicate little flower
Let's see
Oh,
if
wait, no.
Hot
in
Hands
a
goes
harsh, harsh
unconscious here.
world.
This is reduced by my stuff, so I get 1 die.
1 die.
Hey, a 5! I resist
Hey.
1! But then I pass out. So this still goes through to wounds, right?
So what was the drain value?
So the drain value is a 4, I want to believe. Drain value 4. And
Okay.
I get 1, so that's
So 3. How many empty boxes of stun do you have?
I have 1.
Okay, so you go unconscious, but then the other 2 go to physical.
Okay, they do go to physical.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, okay.
So
So-
3 to hit.
He casts a spell and then expires.
Mhm.
All right, so you have a 3 to hit.
Yep.
4, 5, 6. So now I'm -1
Are
on
you
my
take-
defense
Are you
test.
taking the wounds out of your box?
Yeah, I'm
out of your
just
dice?
now gotten my first modifier. Yeah, because I only had 2 boxes. You did 2 boxes before.
This is a badass school.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought we did 2. All right.
No, because he's dodging. He's been dodging.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been keep driving. He's now has 5
It's a
boxes.
dodgy motherfucker.
So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3.
Okay, so tie goes to me, thank
Yep.
God. So you're resisting 3P?
All right, 3P. I got a 6 body. I have
Oh,
1,
no.
2, 3, 4. So I take 2 more boxes.
Okay.
All right, puts me into the next
Good.
modifier. So I'm -2 dice now. And now it is its turn to attack. So 4.
Are we
5,
like
6.
watching this on the comm link? Like,
No, you don't have a video feed.
It's
All right.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and roll your defense test as he continues to.
Hot hands
Oh, yeah.
falling.
Get it off me! I've got 3 hits.
I have 4.
Okay, you dodge.
Finally.
That's the sound of
All right.
hot hands fading.
All right, so Hot Hands is I'm trying. All right. So it's it's going
Remember
unconscious
me.
every time we get into combat. He never gets a chance to heal. All right, so it's gonna be back to you.
Yep, I'm gonna take another strike at it.
All right.
Just
So
roll.
2,
Because you're
6,
putting a
2
helmet on that
successes.
guy.
5, 6. So
I'm
now
gonna make it a total of 3.
let's see, and I've got none.
That's good.
Okay, so that's 3. You're resisting 6P.
All right. I've got 1.
Net 5.
Excellent.
Okay, so you bust
Sick
off
one.
those last couple rounds. I don't know what kind of weapon you're using, but
It's the Ruger Red Hawk.
oh, the Ruger Red Hawk, boom, and just the thing's on you, like raking on you with its claws. You're just like, boom, put one through the mouth, and it falls off of you and kind of kicks its feet for a second and then stops moving.
Okay, so
It's like ghoulish black blood
Not even taking
rolls
any-
out onto the floor.
if it's rolling like that, I'm immediately on him.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do anything for first aid. I'm going to do it. Is there anything you want me to roll? See if I can pull stun or anything back from him.
Yep.
Yeah, you can first aid me.
Yeah, you can first aid him.
Because I'm probably bleeding at the nose a little bit from that extra damage.
So that's going to be the standard biotech roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me double check it here.
well, there's
I think
two
it's
things.
actually first aid.
It
That is
depends
what
on
it
what
is.
you. I think biotech is if you have like you have a first aid
Biotech
kit.
plus logic.
I do not have a first aid kit.
Right, and that's okay, but with first aid, it's biotech plus logic.
Okay.
And your threshold is 5 minus your essence, which is you have no threshold. So every success is going to reduce a box.
All right. So 2.
So 2 boxes can reduce. So each, just the way so you know how it works when you do first aid, 2 hits can heal a box of physical, or 1 hit per box of stun. So
Okay.
you decide.
So I'm going to heal a box of physical.
Okay.
Body.
All right. Actually, he was worse off. I think.
I think it's stunned that you need.
Well, yeah, I mean, the body is going to be good because if he doesn't heal me now, in an hour, I can't be first aided for that.
Okay.
So you're back to carrying him.
Right.
Or you could just wait an hour.
Or you
and
just wait for everyone to get here. Right.
So the next step then for me is listen.
Okay.
And I mean, that's all I'm doing. Just stopping breathing everything.
All right.
You do that for an hour?
No.
Because then I can try and make
Damn, now they're all
No,
unconscious.
that's not what I'm
No.
doing.
All right. So now you're listening. You're listening to see if there are others.
Right.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Okay. So food was a great idea. Stupid fucking idea. And I'm going to grab him and I'm going to go back to the stairwell. I feel like I
Okay.
was safer in the stairwell.
Okay. So go back to the stairwell. Okay. Are you going to do anything else over the next 3 hours?
No, other than to make sure, keep checking him, make sure that he's okay when he starts to come to.
Okay.
Just keep him quiet.
All right. So back to the truck. You guys are on the road. You get out on the road and you head into Red Bluff, right? And you're able to get some gas. It's about 220 new yen to fill up the truck.
Okay.
And you guys get out on the road. The travel from Red Bluff to the Crown Hotel off of 50 is uneventful. But the one thing that you will notice is that at some point, pretty quickly, you're going to you're well into the blighted California Free State, and at some point, relatively quickly, your matrix connectivity goes down.
Yeah, fuck, I do not have my...
So other than that,
Demographic vision.
it goes
I mean,
uneventful,
smart.
and eventually, LT gives the normal, 5 minutes, right? And he turns on this red light that goes off in the cab, and he pulls up, and you see up ahead, you see this large hotel off the side of the freeway as he kind of pulls over and drives his truck around, and he pulls up in the front. And you've got this large, looks to be about a 12-story hotel. It's got a big little covered drive-up space, and there are big glass doors in the front that look like it go out into some type of lobby area.
So the Matrix being out means I can't calm them?
You cannot calm them.
Okay, so I'm going to instruct LT to pull up as close
Actually, as you get here, your shortwave radio frequency
okay.
you will connect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do we have vid again?
Or
Or just audio?
The video goes across you just have audio.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have video, but you got audio.
So I will,
It's basically like a two-way radio.
yeah, I will, is it open comm or do I have to what's the same frequency, right?
You can put it, you can have it be in any mode you want.
Okay, so I'll say we're out front of the hotel. Can you get to us?
Okay.
I've woken up, so...
Yeah, so 3 hours goes by, so you make all your checks. All right.
Yeah.
So you're awake. So the both of you will hear, we're out front, or whatever.
So...
Please tell me that you guys are alive. I cannot take another loss.
Yes, we are both
Oh,
alive. However,
wounded
we did
youth.
run into a ghoul problem.
We're right outside the lobby
We'll
doors.
probably wait here.
It was fixed. We will be down shortly.
Who's neutering ghouls?
Neutering? Do they need to be neutered? I thought they were sterile.
That was a pun on fixed. It didn't
So we're
hit.
right in the
So-
stairwells. Literally, all we have to
In
do
the
is
stairwell,
open,
yeah.
so we
all we have to do is open the door and step out.
Yeah.
Okay. So so you're going across a two-way radio frequency now. You're no longer connected via the matrix. Right?
Gotcha.
Okay, and so you guys step out, you'll find if you move out to the front of the hotel that there's the truck.
While we were driving, I meant to say, Jelly, can you do any first aid on
Yeah.
me? That
Oh,
would
yeah,
be
I can.
that would be most helpful. I am, not too hurt, but a little hurt. But I am very tough. I am a very tough cookie, So,
Yeah.
but just a little healing would be pretty cool.
2 successes.
All right.
So you
So-
can heal 1 wound or 2 stun.
1 physical or 2 stun. Yep.
Okay, I'll take 1 physical then.
And then remember, do you have any left over from the injury?
Oh, wait. I want to use 2 of my edge points to make another success.
Okay.
Cool. So 2 hitboxes.
Well, no. So the problem is
I have
only
no
2
stun.
got 1 more means that because you need 2 successes to heal a wound.
Yeah.
A box
Don't
of
spend any
physical.
edge. Don't spend any edge. Yeah. Take that back.
Oh, okay.
Then remember, if you have any wounds left from this last fight, for those, injuries, you cannot be first aided or healed anymore. You can only do natural healing.
So I can't try to.
Or actually, no, I could magically heal you.
I
and then
can't do
after
any other. I can't do any first aid myself.
that, only natural.
No,
healing.
yeah.
Okay.
You roll. You're gonna roll a test after an hour.
Then it's half
No,
health.
so for
I'm
yeah,
okay.
for
Or the next day.
stun, it is every hour. For physical, you can only natural heal once per day.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not fast.
Yeah.
But you guys are all back together now
Yes.
at the Crown Hotel.
We all meet up in front of the truck safely.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, at this point, maybe we should take tally of what we got, because it's
All right, but
it's not much.
hold on. What the fuck happened
Yeah, let's start
after
there.
the wall? What the fuck happened?
Oh, it was well, we could tell you, but you're not gonna understand it. I mean,
What, you think I'm stupid? Is that what you're saying?
No,
you just will not understand it.
must see to believe. Is
Yeah.
city goes for miles
For as far as we
far
can
as
tell,
sight.
sight in some desert, beach-like environment.
Yes, but
Is this
blue and
the-
black sky.
Yeah, blue
Or
black
maybe
sky.
violet.
Looked like buildings that were stacked on top of one another all the way to the skyline.
Yes, like rolling. Yes,
and something to do with the Black Sea.
and
But
sand with no sight until you move towards it. Then sight comes in.
apparently, the Black
Like
Sea.
a mirage?
I have not seen.
We could not
no
investigate
mirage.
closer.
I've not seen.
It would be impossible to decide, but it looks pretty sturdy.
Have you heard of anything like that in your studies?
No, this is something I have not come across.
Is that the
I mean,
Unending
this would
City?
not be something that I come across, right?
No.
Is that the Unending City that Sergeant Decker was talking about?
I would assume so. based
Unending
on-
is good name. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, it's good name.
And yeah, it induced a great amount of fear.
Were there creatures there?
Yeah, was there anyone there?
None.
Did
that-
you? I did not look.
I was staring at it deeply for a time unknown, and then MF showed up and broke my gaze. But I could have been staring at it for 2 minutes or 200
You were
years.
hypnotized by it?
I have no idea. I just know that I stared at it.
Jelly's gonna come up and like pat you both on the shoulder like once, and then sniff, and then yeah. Okay, what's our move from here? What do we have?
His question is what I asked first. So we have no pearl. We have no job. We have
I mean, we have
no
that.
money.
We have that sergeant who is Ares Alpha related.
He was related to.
Oh, right, he was
UCAS Army.
UCAS. He was
UCAS Army.
UCAS. Sorry,
Yep.
but he
But
had
the
a
point
Alpes
is
Ares.
He is our best chance to make any money off of this.
We're in the blight right now, right?
Yes, absolutely so.
But also, let's not forget about the dragon fight. I
Yeah.
am interested in that as well.
There's something in my brain that's saying that there's someone will pay for stuff from the blight. Am I remembering that right?
There's a lot of talk on various data points on the Matrix. People offering money for anything that may be indigenous to the blight, meaning creatures that have been affected, awakened creatures from California, that kind of thing. Everything from there to guided tours into the wasteland.
Do we
Un-
have
un-
do we have
rules?
access to the net right now?
Not right
The
now.
Matrix.
No, it is down where you're at.
So we should consider moving to Matrix access. Give Jelly space to work his magic and maybe time to sleep. Yes.
Yeah.
We also must consider this truck needs to be brought back as well.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking, is that with everything, I mean, I'd say we pretty much foobarred the Alejandra job, but with the front money that they did give to us, we're just barely in the hole. You know, we're a little over 2,000.
Yes.
And so I'm thinking if we can pick up some grind work in the blight, we could cover that, and that'll give us breathing room to figure out how are we going to hawk the dragon story, and what are we going to do with that dude who's in the cab.
So
I am
I
saying-
have been thinking this. I have friend Mimi Talum. She works Seattle paper. Possibly reporter. We mentioned story. We fish. We see how
Yeah.
much she maybe pay for exclusive.
I too have a connection to is my magic item dealer. He might know some people on who we could sell this to as well.
Is that the one you have a crush on?
What? I don't have a crush on anybody that concerns you.
Doubt.
No, actually, her
I am
name-
suspicious.
That's Bethany.
No, Bethany's the.
Don't talk
No,
about.
Bethany's the
We'll talk about her.
Oh wait, Bethany's my sponsor. Yeah, that's right. No,
It's
12
your
gauge
sponsor.
Gertie.
Yeah,
is who I
12
am.
gauge
Gertie.
That's right. That's right.
That was it. That's right.
12
Tom.
gauge
Bethany.
Gertie.
It's awesome.
So is
It's
it?
right. It's
This
Gertie.
is I'll make a logic roll if I need to, but is it conceivable that we can pick up some if we get contact with the Matrix again? I could hook up some just little, grind jobs to get this going.
Look for something for us to run back to
Yeah.
Seattle.
Yeah,
So give me a memory test.
And should we
I
check
have
on
photographic memory.
You have
Oh,
photographic
shit.
memory.
If I
so
ever
you-
seen it, I know it.
Yeah, pretty much. You get a bonus on the roll.
Then we
You
do
get an
like
edge point.
Yeah, you get an
logic?
edge point. Yeah, it's Let me see what it is here.
Let's see, I
Where
have-
is Decker, by the way?
Decker's in.
He's still passed out.
Okay,
Yeah.
just
In
making
the
sure
bed,
that he's
yeah.
not dead
You
or
could have put him
anything.
in my bed. That's fine.
Yeah, he's in someone's bed.
so I have.
All right, memory is logic plus intuition, and I believe you get edge. I think on the because of photographic
Yes,
memory.
you get 1 point of edge.
Okay, so then I'm gonna spin. I guess I'll roll and go from there.
Okay.
You got this.
So I will use that point and then this one to get another success.
Okay.
And then
Wait, which point?
I
she had
had
one.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
and
okay.
then I had my own edges. And then I'll
Got it,
use
got it.
another 2 of my edges to get another success. So that's 5 successes.
Okay, fine. With 5 successes, you remember something comes to mind that when you guys were on 36, you'd passed a dwarf and
fuck.
female orc
That you told them
that
to fuck off.
had a
we
livestock
didn't tell them.
had a livestock trailer broken down. You just happened to look over as you guys went around them, and you noticed that they had you saw these strange blue head feathered little things right, kind of looking right. They were, and because of the things that you guys were talking about that were kind of circling you when your truck broke down, you kind of put one of you're like, those guys were herding cockatrice.
Maybe
poaching cockatrice out of the area to maybe sell. You feel confident that if you were able to procure a magically awakened creature out of California, you would easily be able to sell it for some pretty good money.
Too
Alive.
bad we don't have a trailer anymore.
Alive or dead?
It's
Does
not
it
going to
matter?
go anywhere.
Alive, or most notably the most.
Let's go back to the trailer!
Although there is some use, dead awakened animals for research, to some people still are worth some money, but most of the time they want them as a live specimen.
Like dead ghouls.
Dead ghouls. Well, so
Ghouls awaken.
there are different types of strains that different ghouls from different locales carry.
A rare ghoul?
The standard
Yeah,
ghoul
it's a
carries
rare
the
ghoul.
Krieger
Common.
strain, which is your standard ghoul disease. It's like the HMVHH disease that basically turns you into a ghoul. A ghoul is a much rarer creature than a cockatrice. So in the right hands,
Saran
it
wrap
could
that
be
baby
worth
up.
some money.
Take 'em
Ghoul
to
blood
go.
could be, for research and study, it could definitely, if you were able to preserve it.
Is it illegal to carry around a dead ghoul body?
If they catch you.
Not necessarily
It's not illegal unless you get
Just
got.
immoral.
it's a little like tacky. Maybe you're like, why are you carrying around a dead ghoul body, right?
Who said the deer rack?
That was me.
A ghoul rack.
So I do want to tell you guys, we've already driven away. We would have to drive back to the hotel to
Are
go
we
get
driving
the
away?
Ghoul.
We didn't leave the
No,
hotel.
you're still at the hotel.
Are we?
Yeah, you're in the front. You're all
right.
conversing in the front.
Yeah.
We
Alright.
could also check this place for more ghouls if you want a live one, but again, we don't have anything. to
I do
carry
have some
them in.
aggression to take
I
out.
got a couple questions,
I'm
too.
very upset about Pearl. I need to blow some shit up.
So, assuming we want to make, let's say,
The
how
farmhouse
many
was nice. but
creatures
not
is
enough.
worth 5,000 yen? Does it
Does Jelly
vary?
even know this?
You don't know because
Okay.
one, it's only worth as much as someone's willing to pay. But you don't have really any experience in capture and delivering of magical creatures, or awakened creatures. But there's a market for it for sure.
Okay, second question.
You know the right people to talk to.
There's no people here, right?
Not that you've seen.
We have
not so
not
far.
seen any.
Are there semis?
There are no vehicles here.
There's no
The
vehicles.
place looks like
whatsoever.
it's been completely evacuated. From where you're standing, if you turn around and face away from the front, as you're facing the hotel, you've got parking to the left, parking to the right, and there's parking in the back. You guys were facing the back side that also faces the freeway. If you turn around and face away from the front, there is another parking lot. There's a mixture of buildings across this parking lot. There are two, sitting next to each other, there are two tractor trailers that are sitting there without actual trucks. They're the two containers, two white, nondescript containers sitting side by side, look like they've been left here.
But they're not on wheels.
They're
just the track.
They're on wheels, and they have the two little stilts that are holding them up, so they could in theory be connected to the truck. They're not livestock containers, so they don't have like the holes, for breathing and stuff. But they're your
We
standard.
got guns.
Yeah, we don't need holes and containers for our dead ghouls.
So what I'm thinking
Make some holes.
is
Dibs.
we hook up one of those trailers to our truck. We drive till we get Matrix access. We line up some sellers. Maybe it would make sense to see if there are any more ghouls in the hotel while we're here. While LT's hooking it up, you all could run in there.
I want to check what's in the back of those.
How
trailers.
about we sleep?
Okay.
Is
You guys have been through a lot in the last 48 hours.
Yeah. I don't have another hearing until the weekend or after the weekend.
Attends, you feel
Erin?
up to going ghoul hunting again?
My day job.
Now?
I feel like sleeping would be much better.
Do we want to sleep in the truck or do we want to try to settle down some hotel rooms?
I think the truck is the safest.
Okay.
Bunk is good for me.
Not rocking the penthouse suite.
All right.
Would
Alright.
anybody else like some of my tea?
Let's settle up a watch shift and then you guys can hit the head.
Yeah, ends. Fuck you and your tea, you asshole.
LT says, that's a great idea. I need to hit the head. Got to be in here somewhere. So he hops out of the truck. And
he's heading
you know,
towards the...
He's heading in. He wants to go to the bathroom.
He's like Teflon. Nothing sticks. I'm not worried. Okay, who's first? First watch.
I think MF and I should be last.
No,
watch.
he no go alone. I'm out of the truck. I'm following LT.
Okay. All right.
Okay. CeCe? First watch? Or do you want to go play?
As I'm walking away. So that was so that others come, because I am not in good shape, but we don't leave
No,
anyone...
MF, you should sleep. I am fine. You go sleep. You and the other fucker that got this all fucked up. Let's just take a minute, and I will go on first watch with LT, and you sleep.
He walks into hotel.
Yeah. He's like, I got to use the head.
Right.
Somebody said
I'm still following him.
Yeah. Somebody
No,
said
I'm
no,
yelling into the mic.
No. I'm going on after LT. He is my buddy. It's fine. You
So-
need to just recover. It looks like you've been through some shit, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you
You
feel
have-
like you've been through some shit. Yeah.
Is
That
ghouls and maybe more.
I can handle some ghouls, no problem.
you still feel. I mean, that feeling of having been where you guys were.
The nausea
you
is still
still
there.
feel it. No, not the nausea. Just
Okay,
just
just
the presence. You feel like you'll never get out of your mind that sight, that resonant.
So Unending City is like haunting you, is that?
Yep.
Okay.
But we can still do stuff with our personal comm systems, right?
Yeah, you're on two-way radio basically
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
We're
So,
back to everyone's in contact.
Could she make just markers on her own map that she has of where she's been?
Yeah, you can go offline access.
So tag any ghouls you take down so we can get them later.
Yeah, but of course.
Okay, so LT's gonna come in and he kind of looks left and right and kind of goes to the right and he's like, oh yeah, right over here, right?
Are
And
we doing a right-hand search, LT?
he walks down and he's like, here's the head.
All right.
He's
You
all
shit and I watch. Not you, but I watch out for you.
okay. He looked at you like, yeah.
No. I do not want to watch you shit. I'm just watching out for you. I just want to clarify.
He goes to the bathroom, sticks his knife into the rug, opens up a latrine hole.
So he's in the bathroom for a few minutes and he comes out. He's like,
I would not go in there.
oh, you don't know what you're missing. All right.
I'm sure I am good.
Okay.
Yes. But what do you
You should
say
know
about organizing a right-hand search of this building?
Search the building.
Yeah, right-hand search,
Right hand search. What does that mean?
That means we follow every right wall, and we follow the wall and just keep turning right until we cover the entire floor.
There's also this could be crawling with VC. I think we should DD out of here.
There'll be time to right hand tomorrow.
I mean, okay, but maybe we just kill some of those VT or VC. I mean, we can take him. We're pretty well-armed people.
Go ahead and give me an influence roll. Right.
What the fuck is that, though? I don't have influence.
All right, so it's going to be intuition. Or
Okay.
charisma, I'm sorry. It's going to be charisma.
Shit. Okay, let's do. Are you sure not intuition?
Yeah, it's
Are you
charisma.
sure?
Yeah, it's charisma.
I got 1 success.
Okay, and I got 1 success.
Okay.
So LT being the person that he is, he's like, I like the idea of ridding this world of Charlie.
Yeah.
You think we ought to call for backup?
Yeah, we got this.
You take point.
Where are you?
All
in
right,
all
you
this?
got it.
Okay.
Oh, my phone.
So
Okay, you went to bed.
I'm taking lead.
Just
Oh,
for Dave,
okay.
just for you.
All right, just so
so
you know.
we are gonna first aid help each other because we each have biotech.
Okay.
So we're gonna try and use our daily
Okay.
first aid.
All right.
And what that does specifically in game is it gives us.
So when you help someone, teamwork
this
test.
is for natural healing.
Yeah. So a teamwork so you're first
no.
aiding each other, or you're
No, he said it wrong. So in natural healing, if you have somebody that has biotech that watches over you during the rest period, and the rest is not specifically defined as sleeping, but not taking other actions, you get a +2 dice.
Yeah, you get a
roll.
bonus to your dice pool. Yeah. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. So, are you letting anyone else know that you're going to start this sweep?
Hey, Jelly, we're going to sweep the area, and we're still going to keep a lookout. But if we can find any more ghouls, we're going to bag them and tag them.
You hear LT in the background. Lock and load.
All right, then I will watch, and I'll kick one of you two if something happens. Okay, happy hunting.
Okay.
I just need a little stress relief.
Understood.
So you're going to go point. LT says.
Yep, Aries Alpha out.
I recommend a 5-meter spread.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Wedge formation.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Wait,
All right.
how can we be a wedge if there's only 2? Wouldn't it just be a line formation?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But-
just clarifying.
Right. So move out.
All right. You watch my 6.
Roger that.
All right, 10 more good buddy.
So he keeps this like 10-meter spread between you.
Okay.
So as you move to the right, so you have a big lobby area, and you see that there's a hallway that kind of bends, kind of circular motion around towards the right. Next to where the bathroom was, there looks to be like maybe a like there's some doors there, and on the other side you can see through the glass that maybe there was maybe like a restaurant or a bar or something in there.
Okay.
The doors are closed. And then the hallway kind of continues to go down. There's a couple like lounge chairs in the hallway with like a small little table and things like that. And it kind of skirts around, and you can probably, what it looks like to you by looking at it is you go down the hallway and it probably opens up into, the rooms that are on this floor, maybe elevators somewhere.
So when I'm doing a right-hand search, I am going in every door that I come across if I'm sticking to the right-hand wall.
Okay.
I'm just keeping to the wall, keeping close to the wall, and then when I get to a door, I'm going to like peek in, look around, and then I'm going to go in and keep doing a right-hand search.
Yeah.
And
So
stay to the...
there's French doors that are closed, right? That's going to be your first door
French
that you
doors.
come to, right?
Those are my doors.
French doors, right?
Sorry.
Great. All right. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
All right, perception.
That
I
was
do
a
not
very
think I
good
am.
That was super funny.
Okay, it is intuition plus 5 for my perception, so that's going to be 9 dice. I am very perceptive.
Okay.
4 successes.
So 4 successes. You don't see anything as you kind of look between, because there's like these like curtains, I guess, if you will, that are on the other side of the French doors, but they're kind of open. And as you kind of look through, you can see that there's like a dining area and a bar to one side, but you see that there's a very dark, large stain on the carpet inside the room. There's not a trail from where you're at. You just see there's a large discolored stain on the carpeting in there. That's just something that you notice as you look in.
All right. Does it look like blood or
Hard
water?
to tell from here because it's not lit in there. It's
Alright.
a little bit dark because the blinds are closed, but there's a noticeable, it's about the size of the table, so it's 3 feet by 6 feet and this large blotch on the carpet. It could be blood.
All right, LT, there is a suspicious stain in this room. I am going to go check it out to keep my 6.
Go away. Breach.
All right, I am breaching.
Okay. So you try the door, it's unlocked.
All right, it
Okay.
is unlocked. I do not have to blow it away. Damn.
Okay.
Jelly's
So-
having a very good time listening to all of this.
All right.
T-dubs.
As you move in, you hear LT quickly cover the distance to move up to cover you. You hear he's got boots. He's like, cluck, 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 right? And comes up behind you. And as you move in, it is, kind of what you saw. As you move closer to this blotch, I'm assuming you're going to move in to investigate it.
Yeah.
You have biotech?
I do.
Okay, give me a biotech roll.
Oh, wait. Oh, I mean, I have biotech in me.
Oh, no. You're
BioWare.
You're
Okay,
BioWare. Yeah,
BioWare.
BioWare. They're French doors. These are my doors.
He's a
That's
very
great.
literal person.
Yeah, I like it.
Homeschool kid.
Yeah.
All right. So, no, I do not have biotech.
All right. So you can give me an intuition roll.
Intuition. That's
I'm sorry, not intuition. Logic.
Damn it.
Logic.
You always.
I know.
You
I'm
always
terrible.
I'm like, yay! And then you crush my dreams in the
Sorry.
next.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
always charisma.
Yeah, charisma will get you everywhere.
Nope, nothing.
All right, you're like, it looks like black blood.
There's some black blood in here. Does it smell like anything?
As you get close to it, it has a very strange odor, a very kind of sulfurish type odor.
Sulfur, don't love that.
I think it is nothing. It's fine. Let's just move on.
Somebody spilled something on the carpet.
Yep.
That's going to leave a stain. All right, cool. All right.
Maybe it's some
so,
Jerry Cola or
That's
something.
what
I don't know.
happened.
So you see, so you look to your
Everything
right,
is fine.
and there's a dining room. There's circular tables with tablecloths and chairs. There's probably about a dozen tables. To the left, there's a bar. Behind the bar, looks like maybe it goes back into a kitchen area or something.
Is there any booze left in the bar?
Yes, it is fully stocked.
Holy shit! It is fully stocked.
Fully stocked.
All right, I'm going to look for a little bit of there you see bourbon, a little bit of vodka for MF, a little bit
Anything's
of
real top shelf, grab a bottle for
yeah,
me.
it's some top
Alright.
shelf shit for if there's any champagne. That
Okay.
would be wonderful.
Okay, so you're gonna hop onto the other side of the bar.
Yep.
Okay, and
Easily
you
distracted.
start looking, and there's some very nice, top shelf bourbons, scotches,
Coteron, maybe some
a
yeah.
bunch of stuff. You can grab bottles of whatever you'd like,
Yeah.
and you can go ahead and write those down.
If it's nice enough, maybe we should scoop some out to Hawk when we're back in the city.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I will pick up as much as I can carry.
Don't worry about that. We can go back in with.
Okay, but I will mark it, dog tag it or dog ear it for
Later consumption.
later consumption. But I will take a bottle of champagne if they have it, and I will just drink a
So as you're kind of like perusing the wares,
Uh-oh.
go ahead and give me a perception test.
Okay. Perception isn't that
break
bad.
the bottles.
Yeah, perception. So that
Yes.
is 5 plus 4, so 5.
So you've got your hands on like a couple bottles, and you're really kind of enjoying this. Like, oh, so nice. You're thinking about the possibilities of drinking some, selling some.
We can have a fucking
And then
party.
you kind of stop, and
the fuck is
something like you're hearing, like you hear something maybe in the kitchen,
Oh no!
but it
That
sounds
damn
like
kitchen.
it sounds like a teeth chattering noise.
that? Teeth chattering?
What that mean?
Like
You know,
a beaver?
but it sounds like several of them at the same time. Right? You're like, LT doesn't appear to notice. He's crouched by the door, looking out at the lobby.
LT, go to stealth mode.
I'm already in stealth mode.
Just shut the fuck up.
So he
Hit the dirt, motherfucker.
He grabs. So what he does, he grabs a hold and he pops a smoke grenade.
Oh, fuck.
You hear,
All right, that is fine. I
and
have
then
thermographic
he
vision.
moves
It's fine.
into the restaurant. He's all, we're covered. What's going on?
I mean, that is.
Sit rep now.
Yeah, I guess that will work actually.
There's a
because
bunch of smoke billowing in.
That's fine. I
Okay.
have thermographic. It is fine.
Yeah.
All right, LT. I'm pretty sure that we have some VC in the next room in the kitchen behind the bar.
We should fall back to the truck and get back up.
No, man, we can fucking take him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am actually, I'm okay. You know what, LT? I think I have a stun grenade. Do you want to like flashbang them and then run in and take them out?
I think we should call for a fire mission.
Like a fire drop, like napalm?
That'd be great.
Like,
He just looks, smiles, and goes, "Yes."
Oh,
Do you have access to napalm?
No, that's a fast mover.
Okay, wait. I do not have that.
Come on, snap out of it. Remember your training.
I did not have any training. You have all the training. What should we do?
Call for a fire mission.
What's a fire mission?
Get on the radio. He grabs all you. Snap out of it. Fall into the coordinates.
We need a fire mission. I do not know what that means, Chili, but we need a fire mission.
You hear that come over the radio.
let's come back to the truck now.
So
God damn it! Let me just throw a grenade in there.
So-
It'll be fine.
So as you hear this sound, and then LT's shaking you, and he stops shaking. He's all, "What's that?"
Oh god.
You mean the teeth chattering thing?
You hear that too?
Yeah, I've been hearing that. That's what I was telling you about.
It's time to go. Right?
I just want to blow some stuff up. Is this too dangerous, you think?
Okay. Go.
All right.
Go.
All right, we're going out. We're going out. Is that where he's?
Well, he's like mostly like, go ahead, hero. Yeah, everybody wants to be hero. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. He's egging me on to go.
Right.
Into
Okay. Go ahead. You first.
All right. I am going to. Let me see. I am going to ready. What does my zapper grenade do? Actually, hang on. What does that do?
Let's find out.
Zapper grenade.
I
All
can, but I have.
Okay, Zapper just does
So hold up. Back to the game. Read again.
It just does a massive pulse of electricity within a blast area. The capacitor that delivers the pulse is burnt out after a single explosion. When applied to the correct target, the electrical effects can be long-lasting. Okay, so it's just electrical damage.
And that's a zapper grenade.
That's a zapper grenade.
All right.
All right, I think a stun grenade is perfect for this.
Okay.
Because we want to apprehend and possibly capture some ghouls.
You haven't seen anything yet. You hear this clattering. This
Jelly, do you know anything that does teeth chattering?
but like a bunch of them. Yeah.
A bunch of them?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Can I do a...
More than you would probably suspect. More than probably at least a dozen.
It's like
Oh
pinhead.
shit! Okay, I thought
Right.
it was like 3 or 4.
Right? No,
Okay,
not just a couple teeth
All right,
chattering.
all
It's
right,
like a herd of teeth chattering.
Can I
You're like,
do
what
a...
the hell?
Okay.
Even LT's
All right.
like, what the hell is that?
LT, all right. I think you're all right. We need backup for this. Let's pull out and reconvene at the truck. I'll cover your 6. You lead the way. You take point.
You take point.
You take point. Why do I always have to take point?
This was your idea.
Rochambeau and get on the move.
All right, Rochambeau.
Okay.
All right.
LT, you start to go. Run. As soon as you hit 1, LT takes off running.
You motherfucker! You're a fucking coward! All right, cheesy, surrender, monkey.
All right. And that's where we'll stop.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh my god, LT.
I love LT.
LT's easily convinced to
I
go
could
and
have
find
watched
Shirley.
that even longer.
Thank you for listening to another NCRP Productions podcast. To stay on top of everything we're doing, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook, all at NCRP Productions. You can show your support and help us continue to produce content by joining our Patreon. We offer additional podcasts like our B-sides and have GM materials, maps, and other fun things you can discover over time. You can find our podcasts on YouTube, Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Google, and many other fine podcast sites. Just look for us at NCRP Productions. We value your thoughts, so please don't hesitate to leave us feedback or comments. And if you would like to contact us directly, you can email us at ncrpproductions@gmail.com.